The grooved spheres found in billion-year-old rock. These metallic orbs, some no bigger than a thumb, display unnervingly precise parallel grooves encircling their surfaces. Discovered deep within the Precambrian strata of South Africa, a geological period predating complex life by an almost unimaginable gulf of time, these artifacts defy simple explanation. Their very existence challenges our understanding of Earth's deep past, hinting at a history far more complex and perhaps more populated than current scientific consensus allows. Geologists have a name for them, a label intended to dismiss their strangeness, but the persistent questions linger, etched into the metal like the grooves themselves. In the late 1970s, miners working in the gold-rich regions near Ottosdal unearthed these peculiar objects. They weren't found in a recent dig, but embedded within pyrophyllite rock formations dated conservatively to 2.8 billion years old. Some researchers, like the late controversial author Erich von Däniken, pointed to the sphere's regular, evenly spaced grooves as definitive proof of artificial manufacture. The precision was too great, the patterns too deliberate for mere chance or natural geological processes. These weren't random lumps of ore, they appeared to be artifacts crafted by hands, or something akin to them, in an era when Earth was barely a teenager. The most commonly accepted geological explanation categorizes these spheres as concretions. These are sedimentary or volcanic rocks formed by the precipitation of mineral cement within the spaces between grains of sediment. Certain mineral compositions and depositional environments can indeed lead to rounded or ovoid shapes. However, the Ottosdal spheres present a particular problem for this theory. Their near-perfect sphericity, the metallic composition, often described as a nickel-iron alloy, and those distinctive, precisely machined grooves are difficult to reconcile with a purely natural formation process occurring over eons. One such sphere, reportedly housed at the Klerksdorp Museum, measures approximately 4 or 5 centimeters in diameter. It exhibits 3 parallel grooves running around its equator, evenly spaced. Another specimen, reportedly from the same ancient strata, is described as a hollow sphere with internal support structures. Its metallic composition is often cited as being unusually resistant to corrosion, even after billions of years. The sheer consistency in their appearance, despite being found in disparate locations within the same ancient geological context, strengthens the argument against them being isolated, anomalous formations. Skeptics argue that the grooves could be the result of natural weathering processes, where differential erosion by wind and water might carve patterns into softer rock or inclusions. They point out that the term metallic might be an overstatement, perhaps describing a dense, mineralized concretion rather than pure metal. Furthermore, the precise dating of the rock layers themselves can be subject to interpretation and error, especially when dealing with Precambrian formations. Without independent, peer-reviewed analysis of the objects and their exact find sites, the claims remain speculative, relegated to the fringes of established science. Yet the visual evidence persists. Photographed and documented by those who found them, these grooved metallic spheres from South Africa remain an enigma. They sit at the intersection of geology, archaeology, and profound mystery, a tangible challenge to our timeline of civilization. Whether natural curiosities or undeniable evidence of a lost ancient technology, the question of their origin remains unanswered, buried in the silence of billions of years, waiting for a definitive explanation that has yet to emerge from the ancient rock.